they're getting too much, we're getting not enough. It's kind of the whole world's in flux right now.
I know those amazing tropical storms, those systems, typhoons, hurricanes, whatever you want to call them, they just bring incredible amounts of rain. Unfortunately, it's not, they don't share the wealth where we could really use it. And yeah, that's what you're seeing right there. Okay, as far as our weather, as you said, Victoria, no rain. And look at those temperatures today. Looking beautiful across the entire area. Santa Maria at 74. It's right about where you should be for this time of year. Almost spot on normal, if you will. 67 in Morro Bay, Pismo Beach at 69. Oxnard 76 and Camarillo. You've had a string of 80s. Last week actually did break a couple of records, but now back down to near normal levels, if not slightly above. 66 in Lompoc right now, Gaviota at 73, 69 in Oxnard, and 77 in Paso Robles. You can compare that or contrast that with Morro Bay at 65, a little bit more of a sea breeze. Marine layer is out there. It's going to weaken over the next couple of days, and the reason for that is we have an area of low pressure moving out of the region. This is this little system that sort of deepened the marine layer, got us out of that last little heat wave, if you will. As it pushes rapidly to the east, we'll go ahead and call for gradual warming through about Wednesday, maybe 3 to 4 degrees or so each day on Monday and Tuesday. By Wednesday, we should peak out slightly above, or if not moderately above normal for most areas, minus the immediate coastline. And then more clouds and cooler conditions are expected by Thursday. And the reason being, that system right there, you can see it kind of knocking on the door well up in the Gulf of Alaska. The tail end is not very impressive. Maybe a sprinkle or two is possible, but we're really not expecting much in the way of rainfall by next Friday or so. But we'll have to keep an eye on that. Fog tracker shows just a little burst of energy late night and early morning tomorrow, and then it really clears out. Look at that good clearing for just about all areas. As far as Polo, we've been keeping an eye on that. It's been our little tropical activity. It's been very active in the eastern Pacific. You can see it right there, unwinding and falling apart. Winds 40 miles an hour and really no threat to anybody. Might put some high clouds in our area, mid-level clouds by the middle of the week, which could make for some pretty sunsets. Overnight 60s for the south coast, 50s as you head a little farther north, 70s and maybe a few 60s right on the immediate coastline tomorrow afternoon for the central coast. Otherwise 70s and then 80s and 90s inland. Same story for the Oxnard Plain. You get right on the sand, it will likely be right around maybe the low 70s and then back up into the mid 70s as you head just a little bit inland, and some 80s out there, possibly even a 90 around Ojai. Patchy fog will likely give way to blue sunshine by the afternoon. Not a whole lot of surf out there, hopefully more later in the week. Water still incredibly warm. It's been so balmy and nice, I should say. And then as your little warm up for Santa Barbara will go through about Wednesday, and then slightly cooling off as you head toward Thursday and Friday. Very, very slight chance of maybe a sprinkle or two by Thursday and Friday for all of our areas, especially it looks like on Friday. If anything will happen, we'll probably see just a glorified marine layer, if you will, and maybe some light drizzle is possible. But if we do, I want to stress, if we do see maybe the hint of real precipitation by Thursday and Friday, then we'll go ahead and call for it. So keep a close eye on that. Maybe we'll get some rain out of the sky.
And the summer's dwindling down. And
That's right. Tomorrow night, 7:24, I think, is officially fall. I think. Yeah, and I'm almost positive now.
All right. Thanks for that, Sean. Well, have you seen this video? He's the first person to own an iPhone 6 in Australia.